It was a chilly winter evening on January 25, break time equals 200 ms/2022, when 19-year-old Gursimran Kaur vanished into thin air, leaving her family and authorities baffled. As the sun set over the quiet neighborhood in Brampton, Ontario, a desperate search began, but the question on everyone's mind was, what really happened to Gursimran? Gursimran Kaur was a bright and ambitious 19-year-old, loved by her family and friends. Born and raised in Brampton, Ontario, she was a student at the time of her disappearance. According to reports, Gursimran was last seen by her family members on the evening of January 25, break time equals 200 ms/2022. Break time equals 600 ms/, but as the night wore on, her family realized she was nowhere to be found. The search for Gursimran began, and the community came together to help find the missing teen. Break time equals 600 ms/, but as the hours turned into days, the hope of finding her safe and sound began to dwindle. And then, a shocking discovery was made that would change the course of the investigation forever. The Peel Regional Police launched an investigation into Gursimran's disappearance, scouring the neighborhood for any signs of her. They reviewed prosody rate equals slow pitch equals -5% CCTV/prosody footage, interviewed witnesses, and searched nearby parks and wooded areas. As the investigation continued, police began to piece together Gursimran's final hours. According to reports, she was last seen wearing a black jacket and jeans, and was believed to be on foot. Break time equals 600 ms/, but as the search parties combed the area, they found no signs of Gursimran. It was as if she had vanished into thin air. And then, detectives received a cryptic tip that would lead them down a dark and unexpected path. The tip, which came from an anonymous source, suggested that Gursimran may have been seen in a nearby neighborhood, several kilometers away from her home. Detectives quickly mobilized a team to investigate the lead, but as they arrived at the scene, they found nothing. No signs of Gursimran, no witnesses, no surveillance footage. It was a dead end. Break time equals 600 ms/, but the investigation was far from over. In fact, it was just beginning to unravel a complex web of secrets and lies. And at the center of it all was Gursimran's family, who were desperate for answers. Gursimran's family was beside themselves with worry, posting flyers, sharing social media posts, and pleading with the public for any information. They worked closely with the police, providing them with any details they could remember about Gursimran's final days. Break time equals 600 ms/, but as the days turned into weeks, the family's hopes began to fade. They were no closer to finding Gursimran, and the silence was deafening. And then, a shocking revelation emerged that would shake the family to its core. A revelation that would make them question everything they thought they knew about Gursimran's disappearance. According to reports, Gursimran's family received a disturbing message, allegedly from an unknown number, claiming to have information about her disappearance. The message was vague, but it sent shockwaves through the family. They immediately contacted the police, who launched an investigation into the authenticity of the message. Break time equals 600 ms/, but as they dug deeper, they realized that the message may have been more than just a cruel prank. It may have been a genuine lead. And if so, it could change the course of the investigation forever. Break time equals 600 ms/, but as detectives delved deeper into the mystery, they uncovered a dark and sinister plot that would leave everyone stunned. As detectives investigated further, they discovered that Gursimran's disappearance may have been more than just a simple vanishing act. It may have been a calculated move, orchestrated by someone who knew her. The investigation led them to a shocking discovery: a hidden online presence, where Gursimran had been interacting with strangers. Break time equals 600 ms/, but what was the purpose of these interactions? Break time equals 500 ms/, and who was behind them? Break time equals 500 ms/. The answers to these questions would lead detectives down a rabbit hole of deceit and betrayal, where nothing was as it seemed. And at the center of it all was Gursimran, a 19-year-old who had vanished into thin air. The case of Gursimran Kaur's disappearance remains a mystery to this day. Despite the tireless efforts of the police and her family, she has never been found. The investigation continues, but the trail has gone cold. The question on everyone's mind remains: what really happened to Gursimran? Break time equals 500 ms / was she a victim of foul play, or did she disappear by choice? Break time equals 500 ms / the answers may never be known, but one thing is certain: the vanishing of Gursimran Kaur is a chilling reminder that the truth is often stranger than fiction. And in this case, the truth may be more sinister than we ever could have imagined.